scotch question. What is the acceptable amount of scotch to pour for a guest?
Oh,
is it cheap scotch or good scotch?
Not
what time of day is it?
How
indicated.
good of a guest are they?
Yeah,
Ooh.
how long have they been in your house?
Is it drunk uncle? Or is it a good friend who you're trying to impress who can appreciate the scotch? There are a lot of variables here, Kirk. If it was Kirk Kinnaman coming over to my house, I would pour cheap scotch and not that much of it.
Oh, ow. That's a good question. I mean, standard 3-finger dram? Or,
I would do is as much as I am pouring for myself. Would be a good rule of thumb.
Okay, sure.
I would offer, I have several different scotches that I've collected and I don't really like, which is begs the question, why did I collect them? Across my bar. So I can feed here and drink, have Kirk drink them when it comes over. But I'll, basically say, okay, what do you want? And then however much I'm drinking, I will pour about the same as that. Just a normal glass. Generally, you don't want your guests sloppy drunk, especially if they have to drive home.
Yeah.
Sure. So
true that. But yeah, it's kind of like if you're out on a date with somebody. I guess the polite thing would be is like, well, what are you ordering? And if they're ordering something that costs $10, then you don't go over $10. So yeah, you kind of keep it on a par, keep it equal.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
It also depends on. I'll say this: if it's to the date thing, it's you want to make sure that if you're out with a girl and she weighs 120 pounds and you weigh 250 pounds, you're not pouring the same amount.
Yeah.
You want to make sure it's on par and within the bounds of good taste and not being sloppy.
And I would also say that it may depend sometimes on how experienced the guest is with scotch. You may want, if you do not know what this is,
fair,
then let me give you just a small sample of it so that
don't spit it out.
They aren't overwhelmed by it, and you're not wasting scotch, or giving them this gob full of stuff that they really hate and they feel like they have to drink it.
Yeah, they backwash and tell you to pour it back in the bottle.
Yeah. Well, some of my booze it wouldn't matter, but
fair.
It gives it a homey touch. Anyway, I'm tired, so I'm digressing. I apologize.
It's the barley floating around in there.
Yes.
Pay no mind.
Yes. You got Mountain Dew.